What if I told you that better sex starts in the gut? Yes, you heard me right. Your microbiome might be the key to improving your libido, mood, and even your vaginal health. So if menopause or perimenopause has left you feeling off in the bedroom, stay with me because we're about to change that. I'm Dr. Jen, board-certified integrative medicine and OBGYN and advisor for Physician's Choice. And I want to talk about the link between sex health and gut health. Your microbiome is like the control center of much of your health, including your sexual health. When your gut bacteria is balanced, your body absorbs nutrients better, your inflammation is lower, and your hormones are in a symphony, like estrogen is more regulated and more efficient. But when your gut is out of whack, it can lead to mood issues, vaginal dryness, and even changes in your libido. So I want to kind of connect these dots for you. I know this is kind of, for some people, a really outside the box concept. So let's talk about the key connections. So first, inflammation and vaginal dryness. Poor gut health can increase systemic inflammation, which can worsen vaginal atrophy and dryness. Hormone regulation. When your body makes estrogen and progesterone and testosterone, they have to be used and then they need to be metabolized in the gut. First the liver and then the gut. An imbalanced microbiome or estrobolome, where the estrogen is metabolized, can accelerate estrogen decline and affect desire and arousal. There's also a connection between mood and libido. Serotonin, the feel-good neurotransmitter, is largely produced in the gut. So if your gut isn't happy, neither is your brain, and definitely neither is your libido. So how do you know that you have symptoms of poor gut health? How do you know that this is even something that affects you? So some signs that your gut is impacting your sexual health is bloating, constipation, or irregular digestion, especially if it feels like it's a cycle-specific thing, so especially in the luteal phase. Frequent yeast infections or urinary tract infections, increased vaginal dryness or discomfort, low energy, mood swings, poor quality sleep, anxiety, depression. The gut is often referred to as the second brain because neurotransmitters are made in the gut and also metabolized in the gut. So does any of this sound familiar? If you're dealing with any of this, it's time to get your gut health in check. So how do we improve our gut for better sex? One thing you want to think about is that your gut health is key. And so what you put in your body affects your gut health. You can eat probiotic and prebiotic rich foods. Those are things like yogurt, kimchi, sauerkraut, kefir, garlic, onions, bananas. You can also take a probiotic that has a prebiotic as well. And I love Physician's Choice 60 billion probiotic. It's amazing. And there's also a specific formula for vaginal health called the vaginal probiotic. It's important that you not only get the food for the bacteria, but you actually have the good bacteria in the gut. So what do you feed these bacteria? You want to make sure you ditch that processed food and alcohol. Processed sugars just really wreak havoc on a lot of different things, but certainly your gut health. They can lead to bloating, inflammation, and definitely hormonal disruption. And then you want to make sure that you're focusing on probiotics or foods that actually have the right strains. So lactobacillus strains are important for restoring vaginal pH and dryness and discomfort. That's why I suggested the vaginal probiotic from Physician's Choice because it's amazing. Patients get so much relief from it. So the other thing you can do is to manage stress for a healthy gut and healthy libido. So breath work, meditation, adaptogenic herbs, anything that reduces inflammation. And lastly, a positive conversation about sexual health. So many times I talk to patients who are afraid to tell their doctor that they're experiencing these symptoms. It's important that you bring these things up. Is it lack of arousal, lack of desire? What is going on in your sexual health? We can't help without knowing what is going on. So make sure that you bring that conversation to your physician if they don't ask you specifically. Look, menopause doesn't have to mean the end of a great sex life. With the right gut support, hormone balance, and self-care, you can feel amazing and confident again in the bedroom. Thank you.